Backley Black was sort of born out of a shared passion that myself and Steve Backley have for performance. The fact that we were both out there on the conference speaking circuit, delivering speeches, but then coming off stage and just feeling there's so much more we can give, but we haven't got the time to give. And really believing that the traits of performance in sport are transferable into business. But in essence is about transferring Olympic performance into the workplace by using Olympians like ourselves, talking about their experiences, but then digging a lot deeper over a whole day, and in some cases working with experienced business coaches to really make the translation to the audience, rather than just, hey, this is what I did, aren't I great, here are my medals, fantastic, to more, yes, we do all that, but what does it mean for you? And I think that was something that Steve and I felt was a natural progression. The other factor for me was, I was busy being quite successful, doing what I love to do, but I felt at that time in my life that I needed two things. I needed a bit more clarity about exactly what I was, and secondly, I needed to have other people alongside me, because I just think it's a lot more fun and you can achieve so much more when you're part of a team. Steve and I set up this business. It's what we do. It's what we do every day of our lives. It's what we think about every day of our lives. We deliver as much of it as we can, and ultimately every client that we deliver to knows that they can pick the phone up to myself or Steve, and we are responsible for everything that this business does.
So I retired from competitive sport in 2004 after, 16 years of competing at the international level. So the passion now is to kind of take all of that, to take 15, 20 years of understanding of performance and use it to good effect. And part of that is putting back into sport, but also outside of sport, and looking at across industries and challenging the behavioural aspects of what it takes to compete at the Olympic Games, and using it to drive performance in the workplace. And that's in a nutshell what we do. So we look to try and improve performance, and that might be with an individual, it might be with a team, it might be with the organisation. But essentially it's about that word performance. It's about striving, it's about looking at what is our potential, am I maxing out? Well, of course no one ever is. We can always strive for an even higher, greater level of performance. And if we can use the metaphors from sport, from the Olympic Games in particular, but if we can use those metaphors to inspire and renew passion for a greater level of performance in those individuals and teams in the workplace, then we've done our job. Roger and I are at the heart of the business. We spend every day, whether it be in a sales meeting, delivering, designing, building, strategizing, with the four partners of the business, we are on this every day. It is our passion, and I think that comes across, I hope, in what we do and how we do it. Of course, it's about the delivery that is where the change takes place, and that's the bit I think that feels like the old days in terms of performance. But we're also involved right across every aspect, from staff to finance to every part of the business, which is a great kind of step up for us, having come out of one career as sports people and then building a new career as business people. So I believe that we have a real passion for performance, and I think that comes through at every level. So I would always sell our services on the basis that we're not a big company. We're small enough to take the time to understand the challenges, and we do that firsthand. But we're big enough to cope as well. So we have a small team, but a team of highly skilled people, and that's been part of the challenge, is to build the right team of people around us.